Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amethyst. I'm so glad that you are here today. So today's video is going to be something brand new to me. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I purchased for my rats as a first-time rat mom. So I've gone to a couple different shops. I went to Dollar Tree, the Goodwill bins, I went on Amazon, and to PetSmart, and I picked up quite a bit of things. And of course I also picked up some baby rats. So I initially planned on adopting some maybe like local rats at a shelter or something, and I did find a couple of rats somewhere in Asheville, and I live like 2 hours away from there, and I was still gonna take the leap and do that, but by the time I was ready to go pick them up, they had already been adopted. And at that point I was already ready for some rats, and I was like so excited for them, so I did do some research on some ethical breeders in my area. And I found these two babies here, so I believe they're around 8 weeks old. And yeah, they're really sweet, but they're not really comfortable with me yet. They still need some time to adapt. Currently they're sleeping in this little hammock right here, so I'll get around to showing them in a bit. I'm not sure that they're gonna want to come out and play or see the camera. So I am a little nervous that they're not coming around to being like friendly with me, but I know, like I've read that it can take up to a month sometimes, so I'll be fine. They were bred somewhere where there's like children and a lot of other rats, and they are like human interactive already, so that's good. They haven't bitten me or anything, and even then, like, they'd let me hold them, but they're just not super comfortable, and I don't want to force them to do anything, so so let's just get into the things that I purchased. So as you can tell, I have a rat cage here. This is a 3-tier rat cage. If I had known the size that it was going to be, I might not have purchased it. I think I want to get a Critter Nation. I think I'm saying that brand right. The one that's like big and black, and it's got like, it's like the size of a person because this one still feels like it's going to be small for them when they're older. I also have, like, you can see the little cage right here. So that one is, I purchased it from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and I almost immediately regretted it because she said that it was like a 4-tiered cage and that it was really large and perfect for 2 adult rats. It is not. I genuinely wouldn't put anything more than like a couple hamsters or gerbils in there, and even then I think gerbils would still need more space. I am not happy with that cage, and I'm going to try to find a way to connect the two, maybe with like a tunnel or something, and you can tell that it's pink. I've been painting it, so yeah, as soon as I picked it up I was like, oh god, what did I do? So that was obviously the first couple of things that I needed. I did purchase some bedding. I believe it was pine or I remember doing research on everything with rats is really controversial. Some people say don't use paper, some people say don't use pine, some people say don't use cedar, some people say don't use fleece. There's like so much information out there, so I did the best that I could with the information I had. I initially put down some wood shavings here. I'm not really happy with them. They get everywhere, so I ended up picking up some Carefresh. I purchased a bag previously. It was the purple, pink, and blue version, and what I did is I took a big, like, one of those like big, like, what is it, 32-gallon buckets, and I mixed the wood shavings in with a bag of this stuff. So it's sitting in the hallway right now. I know they're like 99% dust free, but I still was nervous to like just throw it into here, so what I did was actually mix it separately from the rats, let it like simmer down a little bit, and then, or settle down. And then I went ahead and purchased some of this as well because I do think that I'm going to end up using mostly paper bedding. And then Carefresh has a bunch of special edition colors. I got this one from PetSmart, and I'm definitely going to go buy some more because the limited edition ones are really cute and fun and girly, and that's kind of the vibe that I want my rat cage to be. And if I can, I'll put the prices on the screen of what I paid for everything. So I got the bedding, I got a few of these here, and just so you guys know, it does say that it is 99% dust free. It is scentless because you should not be scenting your bedding for rats. I saw some bedding that was being sold and it was like lavender scented, which, in case you didn't know, people use lavender essential oils to get rid of like pests in their home. Pests being like rats. So if you're buying the lavender scented bedding, I would just urge you to reconsider maybe and do some research on that. It's not good for the respiratory systems, and also, why would you want your bedding to be scented something that you use to repel rats in your home? Doesn't make sense to me. I feel like that's kind of one of those like nice for humans, but it's really probably not good for your rats. In addition, I bought a huge bag of litter. So this is Paper Gator Fresh News Recycled Paper Litter. I'm using this one for their little litter bowl. I did not know it was going to be such a big bag. I'm pretty sure this will last me more than a year. This is so much litter here, and maybe it won't, but it really is like a lot here. So I got that for their litter bowl, and they're not really litter trained like at all, so that should be a journey. For food, I purchased the Oxbow Essentials Adult Rat Food. It's the little pellets. It's a complete diet. Eventually I will start creating my own mixes once I feel like I'm knowledgeable enough in that. But for right now, my main focus is making sure that they are getting a complete diet. So we grabbed 2 packages of that off of Amazon. Let me get into what I got at the Dollar Tree. So there's a couple of like human stuff that I got. I got like coffee filters. I got one of these like broom holders and some like adhesives for me to put lights and stuff around my home. So I got some stuff for my personal usage. But the main goal was to get stuff for the rat. So I picked up this big basket here. The idea with this one is I will fill it with little balls and have like a little ball pit for them to dig around in. I'm still not 100% informed on what size like holes and stuff are okay for cages and little baskets like this. So I will be monitoring them for a while before being comfortable letting them be alone in this, just to make sure that they're not getting their hands or their noses caught. I also picked this up from the plant section. Everything is like a little bit wet still because I basically filled my bathtub and washed everything that I was going to put in their cage with some non-scented dish soap, just to make sure that there's nothing weird going on. So this is, I think, a planter where you like hang it and you put your plant in here and it has a little air hole for a plant. But I figured this would be perfect if I hang it up for like a little hammock for them to play in, and the little air hole ensures that they're not going to like suffocate, or they can play around in that as well. So we got that. Oh, I found some more human stuff. I got a Scrub Daddy knockoff and like a thing to clean my dishes, so we're gonna put that over here. I also picked up some freeze-dried fruit. I heard that these are really good snacks for rats. These ones are like 100% just fruit, so strawberries and bananas. They don't like it, like at all. So I don't know if it's because they're freeze-dried or if they're not going to be the types of rats that like fruit, but or if they're not comfortable. They could just be not comfortable with me yet, but they like to eat dried pasta, so I don't think that's it. I'm going to give these a little bit longer of a trial period and just see if they like them, but I figured I could just get a small bag and test it out first before buying a huge one for a lot of money, because at the moment, like I said, they're not really interested in this. So some other random stuff that I got off of Amazon. I purchased this paint for the purple cage that I have over here. So I'm painting the outside pink with a acrylic non-toxic paint. I've done a lot of research on this because I was really nervous to do anything that they might like chew on and like get sick from, but everything that I've seen says that this is perfectly safe to paint things for your rats. So please don't come for me if you think this is a bad idea. Just gently let me know in the comments, because I can take it off. It is like a washable paint and it is non-toxic, so I think it's gonna be okay. So also at Dollar Tree, I picked up some fleece baby blankets. So this is one of the designs here, and just so you guys can see how big these are, they're like nice sized for $1. I was really happy with that. I also got a pink one here. So I got these 2 fleece blankets. I also picked up 2 of these heart dishes. One of them is holding a litter at the moment, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this in the cage or if I'm actually going to use this like for myself. Also got this cat toy. I thought like maybe they'd want to play with it because of the little ball. It like moves around. So I thought that was kind of cute and grabbed that for them. I also grabbed this rope. I don't know if I am happy with it or not. If you're looking for like more ideas of stuff for Dollar Tree, I saw like really cute socks that I almost picked up, but I didn't for the for like this part of the cage. This type of like cage material isn't really good for their little feet. It can cause bubble blisters, if I'm not mistaken, that's what they're called. So when I saw the socks at Dollar Tree, I almost grabbed them because you can wrap this up in the socks and prevent that from happening. But as I'm gonna get into my Goodwill bins haul, I actually picked up some socks, and they probably costed me less than like 3 cents because it's all paid by the pound. So Goodwill bins is basically all of the discounted items that didn't sell in stores, or if they had too much inventory, they just throw it into these big bins where you pay by the pound. And I got some really good stuff. So starting off, I got this little candle holder. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use it in here or just use this for my own personal use. I got 2 actually. I also got this pink one down here, which at the moment I'm just using as a little like food bowl. I do eventually want their food to be like interactive, and why can't I think of the word? It'll come to me, but like that term where they like have to forage for things. But for right now, again, they're a little nervous and it's a new place, so I'm just going to make easy access food for them so that I'm just making sure that they're actually eating, and they are eating, so that's good. I also picked up this, I think this is for like Hot Wheels or something. It's like one of those things that you put the car down, and I grabbed this as like a little ramp for inside of the cage. I haven't set it up yet, but I think I'm gonna use this somewhere in here, or at the very least use it for free roam time. I also grabbed this little bowl here, and the glassware is like 15 cents a pound at the bins, so I think this ended up being like 5 or 6. Actually, you know what? All of the glass that I got from the bins was 15 cents, so this was probably around like, what's 15 divided by 3? $5 cents. So yeah, not sure yet what I'm gonna use this for, but I have it, so it's here. I picked up these 2 buckets. This one has a strap that is like somewhere around the room so that I can hang them like off the side on the inside of the cage, and then like fill it with bowls, or maybe like shredded pieces of the fleece. Like once the fleece gets stained up and stuff, I could just cut it up into small pieces, and the pieces that are still good to use I can like throw in here and make a cozy little bed for them. I don't know, I just thought this was really cute. It's clearly like an Easter basket, but I'm gonna use it for what I want to use it for. Speaking of Easter baskets, I also got a bunch of Easter eggs. So I have a ton of Easter eggs here, a bunch of different colors, and the point of that was to eventually put like little treats in them, just for like an interactive playtime for them to use their brain and like have fun with that. And then on the same level, I also got a bunch of playpen balls. I was really excited for this. I found a lot of ping pong balls, which is what I think most rat users use, is ping pong balls, but those can be really expensive if you're buying a ton. I did see a lot at Dollar Tree. You can get a 6-pack for $1.25, but I was so excited because not only did I find ping pong balls, but I also found ball pin balls. So I have like this size and this size. These are the ping pongs right here, so it's like a tougher material than these ones, but I think that'll be really fun for them to play in. I can throw that into that big basket that I showed you guys earlier. And then while I have this out, I also purchased this. I want to take off all of these stickers here and then throw it into the cage as like a little like hideaway that they can use. So I don't know, I thought this was really cute. The colors matched. It has a little handle, so I don't know, we'll see what I end up doing with it, and I like that the holes are nice and big so they're not getting stuck. I also purchased this little bag that they are staying in at the Goodwill bins, as well as this fleece here and a couple other fleece pieces that I just cut up so that I can constantly be rotating them so that I don't have any like ammonia staying inside of the cage. I got those 2 socks here that are on their little ramps. There was a bunch of these like cosmetic little like travel things here, and although I don't think that they're going to be able to use these immediately, eventually I think they might end up wanting something where they can like open the lid, be more interactive, and I can put little treats in here or something. If not, then I can just use them for my own personal use. Oh, and then I also got this thing right here from the bins, and all of the balls in here as well, all from the bins. So, and at the bins, I think I spent a total of like $27, but I also purchased a ton of clothes for myself. So I would not be surprised if all of the stuff I got from the bins for the rats was probably like maybe $5 to $7, around that range, maybe even less, because all of this is plastic, so it's really lightweight. I also got these paper gift boxes, so you can like hide a treat in there and like throw them in, or maybe even like hang them up and have it so that's like difficult for them to get and just stimulating for them. Now on to the rest of the stuff that I got from PetSmart. I picked up this rabbit water bottle. I thought that would be the best way to go because you can carry like a ton of water in there and I wouldn't have to be refilling it all the time. I slightly regret that because it's really hard for it to like stay upright. Also, all the PetSmart stuff except for the bedding was discounted. I went in like the end aisle and I got all this discount stuff, so that was really cool. I also got this piece right here. I forget what they're called online, but lava ledge, and I was super excited to find a pink one in the clearance section. Like this one, it looked like it had been opened already, like maybe someone accidentally opened it or returned it without using it, and so I was really excited to get that one. I think it was like $3. And then along that note, I got some pumice chews. I am not 100% certain about this one, if I'm being completely honest. I just remember grabbing 2 packs of these ones because I liked the colors and they were on clearance. They don't seem to be enjoying it. So I don't know, maybe this was a flop, but I left it in there just in case. These rats are brand new to me, and so I don't know what their habits are. I don't know if they're going to be chewing kind of rats or if they're going to be more tame and like not interested in chewing on things. But I figured it's better safe than sorry, so I grabbed some stuff that they can chew on. And then hanging in the back here, I also have like a little chew toy that they can climb onto and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna enjoy it, but I figured better safe than sorry, and I'd rather have them than not. So I'm pretty sure that's everything that I got. I can't really think of anything else right now. Oh, I did also buy scentless laundry detergent. It's important that whatever you're washing your rats' things on, it has to be scentless because their noses are really sensitive and the respiratory systems can get infected really easily. So for when I'm washing the fleece, which I'll end up doing probably like twice a week, I don't have any scents in their laundry. I am really excited to start this journey with my little rats. Even though they don't really like me that much yet, they really have brought me so much joy and they make me really happy. I will take you guys along the journey of like discovering different things with my rats, figuring out their personalities, my trials and errors. Also, I am open to constructive criticism. I know that there's a lot of debate in the rat community of like what is good and what is not. I just ask that you're respectful, and if you're not, I will be deleting your comments because that's not the vibe that I want on my page. Other people are going to read those comments and I don't want them to have a bad day because someone's being rude. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of what I got. Is there anything that you would improve, anything that you recommend I get really quickly to improve their lives? Let me know. I am new at this, so hopefully I'm doing good. I've been doing a ton of research. And they haven't come out once, so I'm just going to insert some clips of them playing around. I have a little camera on them, like a monitor system, so I get to see them playing around at night because they don't want to do it while I'm around, which is really sad. So I have some of those clips I can add into. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more rat content. I also post vlogs and just daily like things here and there, just random. This is my life stuff, so I hope you subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Bye!